Hi, my name is Nikita Eckhart, and today I want to discuss a subtraction strategies poster that we use during math night, and it helps the students, it helps the parents understand, and it's just a way for everything to run more smoothly. So, when you first look at the poster, you're going to notice a big explanation of things that children can do, students can do to make the process of learning subtraction, multiplication a little bit easier. Okay, so first thing I want to do is the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to describe the problem. And I do have an original problem that we're going to base this whole poster off of, just this one problem. And it's a pretty simple problem. My mom made a pan of 10 brownies. She gave me 2. How many are left? So it's pretty simple. So the first thing that we like children to do is we like them to describe the problem. And we prefer them to do it in their own words. So I know at kindergarten, because this is based on just kindergarten, this one poster, at kindergarten, it'll be hard for them to know how to read all of that. So that's where, parents and teachers come in. So we can explain it to them, and then they're going to turn around and they're going to say it in their own words. And then they would probably say, my mom made 10 brownies. She gave me 2. How many are left? So then what we need to do is decide what info is needed to do this problem. We have the mom making 10 brownies, and she gave you 2. It's a pretty simple thing. And then we need to come up with a strategy to how to solve the problem. And I went ahead and did takeaway strategy. And you can do this using counters, blocks, noodles, anything that really the kids can look and see what is going on. So I went ahead and in my strategy, I did counters. And this is just an example because right down on here is when they get to do theirs. So we do one example and then we leave it blank for them to do theirs. So my example that I did was 8 minus 3. And I went ahead and put 8 counters down. And then I took away 3. Take away. And then how many are left over? Well, we can see that 5 are left over. So then on this one down here, went ahead and we say for number 4, work on the problem for number 3, towards number 3. So it just says, like, work on the plan for number 3. It says, mom makes 10 and gives me 2. So then we're going to have the students make some counters and see right here, my brownies are yellow, but they should be brown. And then so the kids just made a picture of theirs. They didn't even use counters or puzzles or whatever to make theirs. They actually just drew a picture, and then they just had it going 2, taking 2 away. And then they can count extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have that. Well, then they're like, oh, I think I did it right. That's fine. Well, how can they tell? One way would be to do another strategy. Now, on this one, I have showing the comparison model. This is a very good one to do. So you do this, you can draw the numbers, you can use shapes, blocks, basically anything that's going to get them to visualize what is going on so they can process it. So my example would be 5 minus 1 equals what? And I just do stars. So I did 5 stars, and then comparison model, I did 1 star. And they can see 5 and 1. There is a comparison. So they take the 1 away and they take the 5 away, and they're left 1, 2, 3, 4 stars left. So then you work on that until you get the correct answer. Mom makes 10 and gives me 2. So on this one, the child just did sticks, and she did 10 sticks right there, and then she did 2 sticks right here, and she compared it, and she noticed that if you take the 2 away and those 2 away, the 10 is left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you put an 8. Well, then you need to think. You need to think, is it correct? Ask yourself if it's correct. Let the child, and like, what do you think? Do you think it's correct? Well, there's 2 ways to do that. One, you can check with a partner or multiple partners and see if you guys have the same problems. Maybe they do have the same problem. They used a different strategy, and you're like, oh, wow, Well, or you can do another strategy. I did the number line. You can see 1 through 0, and I went backwards. Now, keep in mind that this is only for kindergarten. So the problem is a lot different. Everything seems to be a lot different. Now, you also need to keep in mind that by the end of second grade, students need and they should be able to from memory, they should be able to do sums of two one-digit numbers. So in order to do all these, or in order for all these strategies to work and to do them correctly, they need to keep doing them so that they can just eventually be like, oh, 8 minus 3, well, that's 5, and all these strategies will help them do that. So thank you.